What's up, y'all? It's Silly Dilly. I'm gonna show you how to make some homemade pasta again. If you haven't watched the cacio de pepe, or however you say it, go watch it. The link's up above. Also, we're gonna do some shrimp scamping with a white wine sauce. It's gonna be Silly Dilly style and it's gonna be amazing. So stay tuned and let's get it, baby. Yeah. All right, so noodle time. We're gonna do a cup and a half of flour. We're gonna do 4 eggs. A little splash, just a little bit of olive oil. Get your dough hook on there. Low speed right off the bat. We're gonna let this go. Let it get nice in a ball. Once it's nice and incorporated, we're gonna get our dough nice and rested, so stay tuned. I said nice 32 times right there. That was nice. I'm so strong. All right, y'all, so when you're done, your dough should look like this. Just like that, baby. What we gonna do, put it in a bowl. We're gonna let that rest. While that rests, we're gonna get our cheese grated and our shrimp scamping started. Let's get it. All right, y'all, so pecorino, some Parmesan. We're gonna get a microplane and we're gonna shred it up. All right, it's gonna be nice and fluffy, like some clouds. That's how it's gonna do it. All right, so it's that shrimp scampi time. We're gonna get our shallots. I did 1 full shallot, and that was a pretty big one. We got garlic. It was a lot of garlic, all right? I'm gonna save, no, pouring it all. Garlic in. That's like 2 elephant garlics, which is a lot of regular little teeny garlics. To put it in perspective, elephant garlic, regular garlic, difference, giant. And this is like half of one, so we're gonna do with this, incorporate that all together. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that. Olive oil. Some red pepper flakes, probably about, let's do, hold up, teaspoon of that. Mix that on together. I'm trying not to suffocate from that red pepper flake. I'm a trained professional, y'all. Now, I'm gonna add in about 1/3 of butter. Mix that all together. And that's really gonna start deglazing the pan. See that black part right there? That's the high heat we're cooking on right now. Just wanna really start to stir this in together. While that goes, put our shrimp in. We don't want it moist because it's gonna ruin the oil and the butter part. We're gonna let this brown up, and then we'll take our shrimp out and we'll make the scamping sauce. So, Alfredo scamping sauce, it's like a mixture of both. It's Silly Dilly time, y'all. We just making good food, all right? You can too, just follow along. All right, so our shrimp is nice and cooked. What we're gonna do, grab you a lemon. We're gonna do a half for now. And you put that in the shrimp. Wanna mix that up together. This is gonna give us a nice citrus, delicious taste to the shrimp. Season, of course, a little bit seasoned salt. We'll do about a teaspoon. And some pepper. Not too much seasoning because it has garlic, has red pepper flake, and some lemon. So it has some really good natural flavor, but we're gonna enhance it a little bit. Mix that all together. And we're gonna take this off the heat and we're gonna start our Scampi sauce, Alfredo sauce, whatever it is. Our Scamfredo sauce. Let's get it. All right, y'all, so what we're gonna do now, get the other half of our lemon, juice that in. This is gonna deglaze the pan. Get you your favorite white wine if you're not old enough. Get you Kool-Aid. Don't kid, I'm just kidding, don't put Kool-Aid in this. We're gonna be putting about, quarter a cup. And that's just gonna deglaze the pan right now. See this black stuff right here? That's what takes that good, delicious flavor off the side of the wall of the pan. So we're gonna let this cook down to a syrup. There's still some pepper flakes and some garlic and some shallots in there. A lot of it's on the shrimp. Look how delicious that looks, y'all. Delicious. That's gonna go right on top of our pasta. It's gonna be amazing. Some parsley. Stay tuned, y'all. But we're gonna finish this sauce off. Let this turn into a syrup. All right, y'all. So you wanna make sure your spatula is nice and incorporated in the sauce, and it'll taste amazing. And then you stir it. I'm just kidding. I fucked up. And this is gonna be hot. All right, we're good. Stir it together. All right, so if you look, all the alcohol is cooked off. And that means, kids, you can enjoy this wonderful, tasty pasta. Now what we're gonna do is add our heavy cream. That's about 2/3 of that little carton. And then we'll add this carton in, which is like a little milk thing. It's not a full one like I usually do for Alfredo. So like I said, it's a hybrid of Alfredo and Scampi and whatever this is. So we're gonna let this come to a boil. We'll add our pecorino and also our Parmesan, make this a nice cheese sauce. And we'll start rolling out our pasta dough. So I'm gonna show you how to be a real Italian, baby. All right, as you can see, this is at a nice boil. You're gonna wanna start adding your cheese, baby. We're gonna turn this to a medium. We'll do a handful at a time. And since we did it with the microplane, like I said, it's like pillows, baby. It'll get nice and incorporated. So we're gonna save a little bit of the cheese for the topping. All right. So this is gonna be a nice cheese sauce. We're gonna put the pepper in here. Finish that off. And let's roll the noodles out. All right, so our sauce is cooked up. We'll grab our dough, put it on a nice floured surface. You don't want to move it around a little bit because it was resting. Then, to get a ball, we're going to do 4 cuts, or 4 sections. 1 and 2. Just like that. All right, so get your section. Make sure it's nice and floured up. And we're gonna roll it through. Grab the end of it. And just like that. You don't wanna fold it. Get a little bit more flour. Both sides. Rub it together. And go again. Same width.
Oh, he needs some milk.
All right, so now you're just gonna wanna go, once you folded it twice, go to the next lever, fold it again. And this is pretty thin, so I'm not gonna roll it any thinner than level 3. Finish that out. All right, so should be about this thin. That's gonna make a lot of noodles. So we're gonna finish these 3 dough pockets, whatever they called, and we gonna make some noodles. All right, so all our sheets are sheeted. Now we pasta. So it's the spaghetti side. It's gonna come out just like this. You wanna guide it through. For some reason, this side always kind of clumps up and it looks like ramen. That's why it's important to guide it through, and it's nice and floured. So we're gonna put it on a flour sheet like this, just kind of toss it together, and that's one serving right there. Just like that. And we'll finish these out. By the time you guys come back, you won't see that pan nice and full. So we got lots of noodles. Perfect, yeah, perfect. Check that out, amazing. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna have to clean this fucking mess. But I'll clean it later, because we're gonna boil our noodles and build our plate. These noodles are gonna take about a minute and a half compared to the hard noodles. Those take about 10-15 minutes. So if you're gonna do it homemade, you're gonna eat real quick once you get them nice and cut up. So let's build our plate. We're gonna put our pasta in right now. Make sure you separate it because it's gonna stick together. You know what time it is, y'all. It's time to eat. All right, so just like that, we made some homemade pasta. Y'all never know how to make it. Follow those steps. Look at how beautiful that is. Get some shrimp scamping, white wine sauce, a little bit of parsley on top for color, and a lot of silly dilly for, you know what it is. Cheers, y'all. Easy breezy cover girl. Oh, sorry. Wrong quote. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it. Amazing when you do homemade pasta. If you have the time, the effort, do it. It'll pay off. We'll see you next time. Logging off. I've been doing this for 5 hours! All for amazing homemade pasta, shrimp scamping with a little bit of Parmesan and Pecorino for you. Pull it apart, and that's why you have the flour on the counter, because it's a little sticky inside, y'all, and you don't want that sticky unless you want a kid. Wrap up, kids.